Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, a bit of a different video, because today we're not going to be playing Tales from the Age of Men, the mod for Bannerlord 2. We are going to teach you guys how to install it. So the first thing you want to do when you come to the website here, which is Nexus Mods, is get away from it again. And I'm gonna explain to you real quick why. By the way, shout out to Nexus Mods, it's a great website. But we roll down here, or scroll down here, we can see we have requirements. We need better exception window with emergency save and more. We need ButterLib, we need Harmony, and we need UIExtenderEx. These are the requirements that you are going to need for you to be able to run this mod. And by the way, like, look at this, it is super awesome, and yeah, you should be playing it. It's so cool. But we go over here, we can see that this mod, the file size of it is 16.8 gigabyte. It's a pretty big mod. I will say it's worth it though. The reason you want to go away from Nexus Mods is because if you click here and you click here, it's going to forward you to this page right here where it says free, slow download, wait more. So it's gonna be a throttled download where it's only gonna allow you to download with 1.5 to 3 megabyte speed per second, unless you pay. Now I don't want you guys to pay, so if you close this link down, by the way, every single link that we're gonna be looking at in this video is going to be in the description below. You want to head over to ModDB. This is the exact same mod, it's just on a different website, and here it is going to allow you to download it with whatever speed. So that is super great. But before we even get to downloading Tales from the Age of Men, we want to head over to Harmony. Now, as I said, there is a link to each and every single one of these in the description below, so you can just try and like do this with me. If there is any moment where you need, like, if I'm going too fast, you can just pause it. But yeah, the first link you want to head into is Harmony. Click on Harmony, you go down to Files. This is Nexus Mods, by the way, but the reason for us using Nexus Mods here is just the fact these mods are so small that it does not matter how fast you're downloading, they're gonna be instantly downloaded. But yeah, you head over to Harmony, you click on Files, you go down to Main Files, you can see this little like tick right here. That's a good sign. You say Manual Download, you say Slow Download, and as you can see up here, Harmony has been downloaded. Now we're gonna go over to UIExtenderEx, as I said, link in the description below. You're gonna do the exact same. Gonna go over to Files, Main Files, UIExtenderEx, Manual Download, yes, and Slow Download. There you go. You're gonna literally just rinse and repeat this method for ButterLib, where you're also gonna go Manual Download, gonna go Download, Slow Download, yep, and then again for better exception window with emergency save and more, Files, Manual Download, Download, Slow Download, and there you go. So now we have, actually close this, this is for my thumbnails. We have every single thing that we need, every requirement for us to be able to run Tales from the Age of Men, almost. The other thing you want to go ahead and do, and you might as well do this immediately, so that it's doing that while you're trying to install the mod. You go over to Steam. This is my Steam. Please don't judge me for my games. I love all types of games. And as you can see, I have Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord installed, but mine is version 1.2.12, and that is very, very important. Yours, if it is not this version, which it probably isn't, don't worry. You just go down here to Properties, you go over to Install Files. I'm just kidding, psych, you go to Betas. Now here on the Betas, you're gonna be clicking here, Maybe you have none, maybe you have beta v1.3.2, maybe you have something else. What you want to do is scroll all the way down in the bottom, and then it's literally the last one. At least it is on mine. It should be on yours as well. Otherwise, I am being scammed by Tails World. No, make sure that you set it to 1.2.12, 1.2.12. Once you've done that, it's gonna go ahead and automatically reinstall the game, I guess, kinda, or whatever you want to call it. It's gonna turn it in, like, downgrade it to this version. Then you want to go back to Harmony, back to your little folder here where you have all the requirements downloaded. And now I would recommend that you go in here and you head over to ModDB. Again, link is already in the description, so you just click it from there and you start downloading this mod. You're going to want to download this one. At the time of this recording, you can see it in the bottom here, it is the 5th of November 2025. If there has been any updates, you basically just want to take the latest one here. Like whatever is the latest release, that is the one you're gonna want to download. Right now it is this one, August 28 release, and this is the one you're going to download. You're gonna click it, then you're gonna scroll down, and you are going to click download now. Now I'm not gonna do that because it is 16.78 gigabyte and I already have it installed. But you want to do that. You're going to, actually, you know what? Should I? No, you know what? For the sake of the video, I got you guys. Let's download it. So we're gonna, network issue. Well, how great. You come back here. You want to go ahead and extract all of these. So you go here, WinRAR. If you don't have WinRAR, I would suggest that you install that as well. Link in the description below. And then you wait. There we go. So you literally just say extract here. Extract all of them here. Easy peasy. Then you're gonna get these in folders. You actually don't have to do this. To be honest with you, I never do this. It just, I guess a lot of people find it easier. Everyone is saying that you should do this. It's up to you. I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it, but you can extract them if you want. And let me just show you something real quick. Look, I am currently downloading the mod, just like you should be doing. And I am downloading with between 16 and 17 megabytes per second. And don't you roast me. I know that some of y'all out there are insane. I know that some of y'all out there have 100 megabytes speed per second, 3000 gigabytes, which is actually 3 terabytes per second. I know some of y'all are crazy. I'm not crazy. Or I could be downloading from Nexus Mods and peak at 3 megabytes per second. So yeah, this is better. Do it like this. Yes. Oh my god. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and we did it. So we head over here. No, we do not. We head over here, and here you have everything you need. Every single thing you need. So the way that I do this, and as I said, feel free to take all of these, right click on them, and extract here. You're gonna get all of them in folders. You can do the same with this right here. So I always just open them up like this, close, go in here. This in here is the mod. This is not what you want to copy. You want to get this folder. So you can see this one has a 2. Again, wait. Again, not the modules. What am I doing? Yeah, not the modules, but this. The one that says Bannerlord, ButterLib. You want these folders right here. And once it's the same for the Harmony. You have modules, you go in, Bannerlord.harmony. So I think this one says Bannerlord 2. It actually doesn't, but you get the idea. It's not the modules folder, it's the folder with the name of the mod. You want that folder, that one right here, and you want to put it into the module. So if you see here you have your mount and blade. I don't know what that's called. main directory. I think that's what it's called. I'm from Denmark, guys. Please be nice to me. Yeah, so you go, as you can see, I actually have mine on my external hardware, hard disk, whatever. It could be that you have yours on the C disk, yeah. Basically what you want to do is find the Steam folder on your PC. You go to Steam apps. So here's the Steam folder. You go to Steam apps, you go to common, then you go down to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, and here you have your Mount and Blade Bannerlord directory. Yes, main folder. Let's call it the main folder. You want to go into modules. This one right here. Okay, my computer froze. Okay, so yeah, let me fix that. Okay, guys, I fixed it. Don't worry. Modules right here. Modules. You want to double click on it. And there should be much more in here than there is right now. I'm actually not sure why it's doing this, but my computer is breaking down and you're watching it happening in real time right now. So that's just amazing. In here, in the modules, you wanna, let's actually do like this. Here you have your mods. Here you have your modules folder from Bannerlord 2. Now you wanna, as I said before, you wanna enter all of these and take the folder inside. So just like this. Take this folder and drag them over here into your modules folder. They need to all be over here. But when it comes to that you want to do for all of these mods right here, all of the requirements, when it comes to the actual Tales from the Age of Men, the Lord of the Rings mod, you want to go in here, because then you would think, I made this mistake the first time, and I think a lot of people do. You open this and here you have a folder. So a lot of people would think, oh, I'ma just drag the folder over here. That's what I did as well. No, don't ask me why, but you don't want to do that. You come in here and then you take these folders in here. All of the folders you find in here, you mark them, and these you drag over to your modules folder. So this is gonna take a little bit of time. As you can see, it's gonna be copying 2,263 items from this. This is what you want to do. You don't want to do what I just did there, but I already have it. So yeah, okay. My computer, as I said, is breaking down real time here. But this is what you want to do. Once you have done that, you want to head over to Steam and open the game. And this is important. Don't skip this part, because you might think, okay, I've done that, I'm done now. No, you are not. Patience, my lad. Patience. Or laddie. Is laddie girl? Somebody let me know in the comments. No, you need to set up the mod order, and let me fix my computer real quick, and then I'm going to show you the correct load order of the mods. And then you're there. Then you can play the game. Basically what you want to do now is go ahead and open Bannerlord. You want to make sure that next to the name it says version 1.2.12. Once you see that right there, you should be good to go. So you want to go ahead and click play right here. Open up your Bannerlord. And this little menu comes up. It actually starts here, and you want to go ahead and click mods. Once you've clicked mods, you want to follow what I'm doing here. You can either pause the video and just do it yourself, but I am going to be reading it out loud for you anyways. At the first, you want harmony. Then after that comes better exception window. Then comes ButterLib. Then comes UIExtenderEx. And then in between here, you have like these Tales World, I don't know, mods, let's call them that. But like these, you know, things that makes Bannerlord. This is just the vanilla things. They're gonna come here, so native, sandbox core, sandbox story mode, custom battle. And then birth and aging options. I have that turned on. I do not know if it's necessary, but I know that the way mine is set up here, it is working. So yeah. Go ahead and turn that on if you want to. If not, then I can't guarantee that it's going to be working, but I cannot see why it wouldn't be working. So after birth and aging options, you want to go ahead and put Lord of the Rings map. Then under that, base race. Under that, Lord of the Rings loam, so LOTR LOME _ armory. Under that, you want to place alliance.wargs. And under that, banner color persistence with banner paste. And under that, LOTR AOM. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and click play. You should instantly notice that we can actually do that real quick. You see this is gonna come up. This is nothing to worry about. You just click confirm, and let's go ahead and load the game here. Let me put this to Danish. I am from Denmark, just so all my hotkeys are working, because we have a slightly different keyboard set up than you guys with the English keyboard. So safe mode, game shut down unexpectedly on previous session. I'm not sure why, but this should not pop up for you. If it does, I'm just gonna go ahead and click no. And this should open up the game, as you can see here. Let's get the full screen here so that you guys can see. You are going to start off with this like vanilla Bannerlord load screen. So let's give it a second here. You can skip through this if you don't want to watch it, but I'm not going to be pausing it, just so that everything is here for you to watch. Usually don't take that long. So, and by the way, if it is taking a little bit long for you guys, then don't panic. The first time it is setting everything up, so that's completely normal. But it should change to this loadout or loading screen right here, a book where it says Tales from the Age of Men. Now if you do see this right here, then you've at least done something right. You see the horse down there is still moving. If it does stop every now and then like it does on mine now, don't you worry, it is still working. It's just loading everything, setting everything up. As I said, this is not my first time opening this mod. If yours takes a little bit longer than mine to load up at the first run, don't worry about it. It is just the mod setting itself up. That is completely normal, so just have a little bit of patience and everything should be working fine. As you can see, mine is also standing still right now, and I could think that it was frozen, but just with a little bit of patience, you will see that the horse is now moving again and we are loading. And in a matter of seconds now, we should be in the main menu. Hopefully. I don't want to embarrass myself here on the internet, because as I said before, I know that some of you guys are crazy and have some crazy computers with some crazy internet, and I cannot keep up, and that's okay. So let's just give it some time here. Then you have this. I always just skip this by clicking escape. And there you go. So as you can see, we are in the mod now. Now, if you do not see this custom main menu here, then you've done something wrong. You need to go back and watch the video one more time and make sure that you follow everything that I do step for step, except for the part where I'm breaking my computer. Yeah, the music is still vanilla Bannerlord music that hasn't been implemented yet, but these guys deserve a round of applause. Like, they are actively working on the mod still, and it is amazing. You do have access to campaign now, which you can enter by clicking Enter the Age of Men. And yeah, that was everything. You have now done it. You can now play Tales from the Age of Men, a Lord of the Rings overhaul mod for Bannerlord yourself. So as you're watching my playthrough of it, which of course you are, of course you're gonna go watch my playthrough, because it's awesome, and you would do that, right? You would, right? Now you can at least either do that while playing alongside it, or just not play at all and watch it anyways. Perfect. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped out. If you have any questions, like, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section. I will do my best to answer them. And yeah, enjoy the game, enjoy the mod, and I will see you in the next one.